Alright then, well, welcome to the 15th round of the F1RC Season 11 campaign. We're here for the Singapore Grand Prix. Always a very exciting place to come here to Singapore. Alright, that's pretty much all I got about this track. Alright, let's do this. Alright, okay, well, Q1, Q2, Q3 will happen, I guess. So, green flag. Quali is a go. Make sure not to die at the pit lane exit, please. Oh my days. Okay. Pixel, get in the, I don't like changing FOV, bruh. Alright, he's at the exit of turn 6. Oh god, okay. Punk? Wild. Alright, I guess it'll be bottom 2 out in Q1. No, bottom 3 for mine. Yo, I'm gonna race this weekend. Like, I'm genuinely gonna race. I don't want to commentate. I kind of want to drive. I don't know why, but like I feel like driving. Even though I'm probably fumble. Should I drive, chat? Let me know. Trying it. I'll let you host the freaking event. If I can drive. Cause I kind of don't want to commentate. I kind of want to drive. Alright, so, oh, Trident's driving. Okay, well that's, alright, fine. I gotta reset now. And yet, I'm still better than you. It's crazy how the world works. Wild. I'd be P2 in the standings right now. Alright, you're right about that, but that was just one hiatus. One little mishap. Alright, well, in the first sector, Greninja Warrior has gone purple with a 24.5. Is anyone anywhere near close to that? It looks like Danny's actually the closest one, about 2/10 behind so far. Into the final sector we go with the Brown GP little oversteer exiting the corner, but it should be okay. 31.6 in that motor sector, really competitive for Greninja Warrior, who's obviously won this race before. Liam currently top of the time sheets. The bottom 3 will be out in Q1, of course. 2.5 minutes remaining in this session as we go through turns 18 and 19 now, with Greninja Warrior going a bit wide and lit on the sausage curb and actually taps the wall. Big mistake by Green. 21.6 in that final sector, pushing a bit too hard right there. His teammate Pixel coming around, I believe this is turn 8 or 9. Approaching George Russell corner. This is turn 9. Hug the inside as much as you can. Make sure not to hit the inside wall, of course. A bit of lag and a bit of oversteer for Pixel. Not to lag. I should have spectated someone else because of how laggy it is. Here we go with Demo. Minute 50 remaining. Down Rapids Boulevard we go, and completing the first sector. Demo currently up to P2 for Red Bull. So he's looking pretty comfortable. Danny looks like he has bottled his middle sector, so he's going to have to start another lap with a minute and a half remaining. He's been off the pace all of free practice. Been struggling all weekend. Has the McLaren. Just not a good car around here. And last season they could have won the race. So very unfortunate. Right now for Danny, he needs to try and find something as Pixel, Greninja Warrior's teammate, goes up to P2 for the time being. Bottom 3 include Quag, Melon, and Oiskry. Melon obviously returning back after a bit of a hiatus from the league. He is back and he needs to try and find something. He's signed over to VCarb. Has been dropped from Rusty's. And he's signed to VCarb. We're coming around the final corner is Melon. Takes way too much of the inside. It's definitely a corner cut. And Melon will have one more attempt. Oh, never mind. He's actually not corner cut. It's gone up to P3. Pixel's gone purple in the first sector. So there's that. Melon should be safe. Oiskry needs to now find a time, and he's coming around the final corner now. Hasn't found an improvement in the middle sector, but improves up to P2 with a 22.0. Pushing Danny now down into the bottom 3 now. So Danny coming around the chicane. A little bit of oversteer. He's actually behind his teammate Liam. Danny down in P11 to cross the line, whilst his teammate is in Q2 for the moment. What about Danny? Can he improve? He goes up to P3, and that is a fine lap, exactly what Danny needed. But that has pushed his teammate down towards the bottom end of the field. And that means the checkered flag is out. No more laps allowed to be set for the drivers. His pixel smacks the wall. You didn't make it. So, only down to Quag, Liam, and Matt. Quag in the Audi trying to improve. Gets very close to the wall. Bit of oversteer for the Audi. In the first sector, he has found an improvement. 25-1. Bit of oversteer exiting the chicane. Or sorry, the hairpin, my bad. Now completing the middle sector with Quag. Always hit the wall on the exit, though. Very unfortunate for the Audi. You could see the Ford in the background has also hit the wall. It has been an improvement in both sectors for Quag. But will it be enough? Coming around the chicane now. Just 2 more corners. Been a bit sloppy through there. Not ideal for Quag. And oversteer through the final left-hander. It's definitely cost him quite a bit of time. Can he improve? No, he doesn't. Can Matt improve? He looks like he's still on the lap. Matt's across the line, and he improves his time. Notice position. The bottom 3, Matt, Liam, and Quag, all out in Q1. Alright, so Q1 results, bottom 3 out. Alright. Okay, mate. What the hell? Alright. Okay, so, there we go. Go back to the exit of the pit lane. No, I said bottom 3. I changed it, because I saw more people lined up on the board. I mean, it's all in recording, bro. It's all in recording, so we should be fine. This is tape manager out. What? Alright, well, can this Ford go back, please, Matt? What the hell? Okay. That was out of nowhere. Alright. Can this Brom move its TV camera off my screen? Bruh. Alright. Well, anyways, well, that was Q1, so Q2 is now live. Alright, oh. There we go. Alright, green flag, Q2. Again, bottom 3 out. Stay mad, you're bad. Nice one, Melon. I said to... Oh, my days, this guy. You know. Bunch of retards, honestly. That's what they are. Okay, well, the outlaps are now being complete. Why is there an abandoned Lamborghini down Rapids Boulevard? Don't know. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. What? Alright, well, 3-way battle up at the front of the field with Danny, Ois, and Pixel right now, so it's kind of interesting. Everyone rushing to be the first one out in front to start their qualifying laps, get as clean air as possible. Danny has chosen to not reset his tires. So, yeah, there's that. Bottom 3 will be out, as I've already said. So here we go then. Starting the lap with Danny through turn 1. A little bit of oversteer at the exit, but it should be okay. Gets nice and close to the wall at the exit of turn 3. Now around 4, easy flat, turn 5. Downshift to 6th gear. Use all the track. Danny doesn't use all the track. And down, Raffles Boulevard this is. Easy flat right-hander. Entering the middle sector, and Danny with a 24-7 in the first sector. Not the quickest we've seen, but still should be okay. Gets very close to the wall. A little bit of a tap at the exit. Loses him a bit of time. Entering George Russell corner, this is. And he's done exactly what Russell was done. And has clipped the outside of the wall. Goes to reset his tires. First sector gone purple for Green Ninja Warrior. 5/10 clear of Danny. 24-2. Now, oh, bit of a massive wobble. Lots of oversteer for Green Ninja Warrior. Actually tapped the wall to the exit. That's cost him valuable time. So this middle sector, I doubt it'll be an improvement. Pixel with a purple middle sector. 31.9 in that sector 2. He's coming around the chicane now. A bit deep into the chicane. Maybe might have gotten away with it. So he's coming around the 2 final corners. Slight lift on entry. Run it up to the line. It's a 121.7 for Pixel. Demo with a 23.5. Menon with purple in the middle sector, but it's not going to matter. Bottom 3 currently includes Oyster, Danny, and Melon. And Melon complaining about his skill issue that he has. So there's that. Oyster started this most recent lap. Coming around turn 5, that is. Or turn 4 or something like that. This is now 5 and 6. Wild. Alright. Oyster, has he improved in the first sector? Yes, he has. 24-7. As he is rocking the Bombardino Crocodilo there at the side of his head. Maybe this should give him a bit of luck, but it also might give him some brain rot. We'll see. Bit of oversteer through the little chicane through there around the hairpin. A bit deep. Hits the wall on exit. But I think it should be okay. He has the 4 to Bacon behind him. Giving chase in the middle sector. Has Oyster improved? He has. He's on an improvement lap so far, but it's not a good middle sector. It's only a 32.7. But a second off in that middle sector is Oyster. Around the chicane. 40 seconds remain in the session. And here comes Oyster. Oh, very aggressive on entry through the final corner. Crosses the line and goes up to P3. So it is an improvement. Right now it would put him in the top shootout for Q3, of course. Let me do this. Just get it set. 15 seconds remain. Bottom 5, Melon needs to find the time. He's got about 5 seconds to make it to the line. He will make it to start his final lap, but he's not going to need it. He goes up to P3. So no more laps allowed to be set. Melon was the final one to cross the line. So there's that. So these are the laps I have to count for Danny, for Demo, for Bacon. They all need to matter right here. Danny has fumbled, so Danny is going to be out in Q2. What about Bacon? What about Demo? They need to find some time. Demo is currently on a lap, but he isn't improving in that middle sector. Demo just about 4 corners left in his lap. If he wants any chance to be in Q3, he needs to hook it up now. Around the chicane we go. Takes it very aggressive. Gets right up to the wall. Exactly what Demo needs to be doing to try and gain as much time as possible. A little wide on the entry of the final corner, but he should be okay. Can he find an improvement and climb up to Q3? No, he can't. He's invalidated his final sector. Bacon as well. I don't think he's going to have enough to make it into Q3. He's a little drifty through the exit of the final corner. And Pixel for Ford. Can he improve? No, he doesn't. The bottom 3, Bacon, Demo, and Danny, and maybe the top 4 in the shootout, kind of the top 4 you would have expected probably. So 2 results, bottom 3 out. Alright, so there is that. So get to the exit of the pit lane, U4. Alright, there we go. So the 2 bronze, a Lambo, and a V-carb have made it. Shut up, Green. Oh yeah, Pixel has gotten pole here before, you're right. Pixel has sat on pole at this track. So Season 9? No! You almost had it. Fuda took it away from you. Yeah. Alright, U4, ready? Oyster there, okay. Alright, well in that case, green flag. Oh god. Yep, green flag. Top 4 shootout. Let's see who will get pole position. Green immediately out. Melon immediately out. Oh. And Oyster immediately out. Oh, Melon climbing all over the curb there. Nearly flipped it. Should be okay. Green, don't sell. I need lines. Bruh, okay. Wild. You can see Melon and Green warming up the tires, and someone's going wide. Okay, well, Green is done a Max Verstappen and locked up into the corner. I'm not sure what that was about. I just saw him go straight on, but yeah, there was that. Drive. Daddy kind of just relying on Green to learn some lines here. It's kind of funny, but alright, well. Alright, well, Oyster coming around the hairpin. Oh, he's very slow. They actually slowed up to let Pixel side by side with him, so I'm not sure if they want to race or something, but okay, no, Oyster backs off Pixel back. This is kind of a alright, there we go. So Oyster will not reset his tires, Pixel does. Bit of oversteer exiting the chicane, and it looks like Oyster will be the first one to start a flying lap here in Q3. So let's see what Oyster can muster up on his first opening lap of the final session of qualifying under the lights here in Singapore. Through turn 3 we go, a bit wide on entry, but he should be okay. Climb up to 7th gear, downshift to 6th. A little bit of a wobble exiting the corner, but I think it should be okay for the Lambo. Down Raffles Boulevard we go with Oyster. He's obviously a multiple time Grand Prix winner, of course. Completes the first sector to 24.6, slightly quicker than it was in Q2. Gets very close to the exit of the track. You can see how much he is pushing. A little bit of more drifting and sliding, costing him valuable time. Want to minimize that as much as possible. Oyster over the Anderson Bridge we go into the hairpin. Uses all the track. It's a good apex. Looked pretty smooth through there for Oyster. Bruno has joined, so he will be here for the race. Completing the middle sector. It's a 31.8 for Oyster. Nice and solid, and lots of drifting. Exiting the hairpin. Very good for Oyster for the time being, and just 4 corners remaining. In the first sector, Green 4/10 quicker than Oyster with a 24.2. Very smooth chicane for the Lambo, and just 2 corners to go for him. As it will now cross the line. Will it be in the 1 minute 20s? Cross the line is a 21.7. Green going even quicker, 31.4 in that middle sector for the Braun GP. And his teammate Pixel has invalidated his opening sector. Melon quite a ways down on Green in the middle sector, only about 2/10 off on the first. 2 minutes remain in the session. Green Ninja Warrior looks like he has hooked this lap up as best he can. Round the final corner to the main straight we go. Will it be in the 1 minute 20s? Yes, it is. A 1:27.88, nearly a second quicker than Oyster. Basically a second quicker. And that is the lap of a champion right there, with Green Ninja Warrior going that much quicker than Oyster. He says final sector was bottled as well. Looks like Green might be quite happy with that. Hamilton 2018, I can't lie. Okay, buddy, whatever. We get it. Quit glazing yourself. Alright, minute 15 remaining. And Pixel, he is completely bottled. Once again. He should have time for one more lap. You shouldn't be driving right now, so yeah. That's it, music on. Alright, Oyster gonna put on the music to go for one final attempt. Melon improving on his lap so far. 24.3, 31.6. Actually pretty nice for Melon for the time being. 4 corners to go. Will it be enough to beat Green Ninja Warrior? We shall see. Braking, downshifting as hard as he can. Taking a smooth chicane. Clipping the inside of the entry, goes a bit wide, but it should be okay. You can see how much Melon is pushing across the line. It's a 21.0, not enough to beat Green Ninja Warrior, but he goes on to the front row. He's going to have one more attempt, of course. Can he beat Green? Can anyone beat Green? Has anyone, or everyone has now started their final flying laps. Pixel being chased down by Melon right now. And in the first sector, Oyster 24.5. It is an improvement. Everyone's improving. 24.5 for Pixel. Melon has gone purple with a 24.1. Checkered flag is out. No more laps allowed to be set. So Greninja Warrior, I think he has started it just in time. So we'll see what Green can do. The final one to cross the line. Can he beat Melon's first sector? Is Melon pushing to the limit? No, he hasn't. He's backed off. He's hit the wall. And Melon has butchered his lap. So that's going to be over for him. Greninja Warrior, he's gone purple. 24-0. Once again, clicking up a little bit wide of the exit of the corner. But he should be okay. But he might have tapped the wall there. Been a bit sloppy in the opening first sector, or middle sector. More of a wobble by the Braun GP. Middle sector for Pixel, 31.8. Through the chicane we go now. Using all the track as much as possible. Oiskry's middle sector, 31.9. It's not been an improvement for him. As here comes Pixel across the line. Oiskry improves his time, not his position. Can Pixel improve? Yes, he does. He goes up to P3. But it's not going to matter. Melon's already finished his lap. Pixel's finished. Oiskry's finished. Greninja Warrior can improve all he wants. But he has solidified pole position here in Singapore. As he's continuing his lap, he's probably going to try and improve. 120.7. Currently the time to beat. No one's been able to beat it. Maybe Green can beat his own time as he crosses the line. He doesn't. He didn't need to. And that is your starting grid then. Greninja Warrior from Melon, from Pixel, from Oiskry. Alright.